Hello, greetings and salutations. Welcome back to Buffalo Fireside Chats. I hope you guys are having a great day. You know, I was thinking about it. I haven't done a bourbon of the week in a very long time, and it's not a bourbon of the week if I do it once a month. So somebody should have called me out on that.
You blew it!
On deck this Saturday is Blade & Bow, a bourbon that I'm really looking forward to trying. It's been on my list to try for a while, and I just, haven't gotten around to it. Time. Not enough time. And usually with the bourbon of the week, I give a cheers of the week. I am, however, going to give a cheers of the week this week. My cheers of the week goes to my good buddy, Brad. And it's going to be a caffeinated cheers. Yes, Brad, a long-time friend and subscriber of this channel, actually, you've been very supportive of this channel, and I appreciate that. This guy loves his Budweiser, and so we call him Bradweiser's Runner. So this is just convenient, because I wanted to personalize this for you, Brad. So, listen. Cheers to you. Oh, and one more thing. This guy, you call him at 9 at night, all right? And you're like, hey, man, what's up? I'm just brewing a pot of coffee. I'm going to go to bed after. How many of you actually have caffeine before bed? Very rarely do I. It doesn't usually end well. I'm going to find out how this treats me tonight.
Fresh pot!
Cheers to you, Brad, and let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to... This good coffee. I actually brewed a good pot. I think I'm going to instantly regret that. But that's all right. If you see me post something at 2 in the morning, you know why. So... Let's move on to a little bit of Ilus news. The audit is complete. Now listen, in all the chat rooms, stock twits, discords, on Twitter, you're going to have people that are negative on a stock, and it's okay to ask questions. I think we always should ask questions, especially when your money is being invested. You want to ask as many questions as you can. I just don't care for the repetition, the constant repetition of hammering the same false news all the time. All right. So, this is great news with the audit. This is actually lately, it's really putting a lot of people to shame. Like this guy right there. Yeah, who doesn't know what he's talking about half the time. But I got to say, you got to stay around positive people, especially if you have conviction in it. That's just the kind of person I am. I like to be positive, all right? So, the truth is, some people are never going to be happy. They will never be happy no matter what happens. Jesus Christ could come down from the pearly gates and tell us, Ilus shareholders, hey, the audit's going to be done on time and this company is moving in the right direction. Yes, this is my Jesus whisper voice. Yeah, I don't know. It sort of creeped me out a little bit. And there would be people that just don't believe him. So, all right, so let's just take a look at the press release, and I think that most of you are going to be pleasantly surprised. All right, Ilus confirms completion of its 2-year audit. This is really remarkable. We are excited to announce that our 2020 and 2021 financials are now audited. As part of our ongoing commitment towards transparency and accountability, we will be a fully SEC reporting company once the Form 1012G registration statement is filed and effective. That was a quote from JP. This is great. And you know what? I think once the share price catches up to these guys, it's going to be epic. Following the effective date of the Form 1012G, the company will be subject to the reporting requirements of the SEC. This means the company will begin filing annual reports with SEC on Form 10K, quarterly reports on Form 10Q, periodic reports on Form 8K, and subject itself to additional reporting obligations related to proxies, shareholder actions, and stock ownership rules. Let's keep going on here. The Form 1012G filing provides investors with detailed and audited information about the company's operations, including an overview of the business strategies, risk factors, and financial statements. The ongoing obligation to file timely reports with the SEC will help the company's current and potential new investors make more informed and educated investment decisions about the company. Following the Form 1012G effectiveness, which will have automatic effect in 60 days after submission to the SEC, the company plans to change its registered name and apply to OTC markets to uplist from the OTC Pink Market to the OTCQB. And for those of you that are subscribed, I have talked about this for a while now. As per the company's original stated milestones, plans for an Ilus uplist to the OTCQB are running concurrently to plans for its emergency response technology subsidiary to uplist to a major stock exchange, such as the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange. Let's look at Nick Link's quote here. Since taking over from the previous management in January 2021, we knew it would be an enormous task for Ilus to complete a 2-year audit, considering that the audit would include a full year during which we did not yet manage the business. The audit also covered 5 companies in 2021, and therefore it was certainly no small task. Regardless, our team has made an immense effort to supply our auditors with their required information, and we are incredibly proud of the progress made as a result. We now look forward to completing the next steps in the process towards Ilus becoming a fully reporting entity at the same time as we work towards completion of our largest acquisition and fulfillment of several important subsidiary milestones. Moving on. With Ilus's 2-year audit being completed, within the communicated timeframe, the company's PCAOB, registered auditors, Papera and Company, I still don't know if that's the right way to say that, Papera, whatever, will now complete their review of the company's first quarter of 2022. The auditors have already reviewed and verified Ilus's second quarter financials, which included the 553% increase over the quarter, and they had 19.7 million in revs. All right, so obviously, and I've covered that before. I covered the quarter 2 results, and I'm glad that they went out of their way to do that, to basically say, hey, by the way, these results, these financials were audited. So kudos to them. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Listen. The Bulls and the Bears, we're going to butt heads a little bit. It's fine. But remember, Ilus had 19.7 million in revs in quarter 2, which is more than what most OTCs do in their lifespan. You know what? So you're always going to have people like with the misinformation, constantly like coming out, flooding around. Whatever. You know what the truth is? Is there going to be a missed timeline? Yeah. Is there going to be an acquisition or two that doesn't go through? Yeah. Ask the smartest people you know, the most successful people that you know if they've ever failed at anything. And the answer is a resounding yes. You know what the smart people do? They look at the bumps in the road, they look at the obstacles as opportunities. They take those opportunities and they create success. You know, and that's why I like Ilus. That's why I see the tenaciousness, the tenacity with these guys is really unbelievable. Is tenaciousness a word? I think it's not a word. All right, I'm wired on coffee now. I don't think I'm going to sleep tonight. You guys have a great night. Remember, there's more that binds us than breaks us, guys.